The conflict in Ukraine and U.S. European sanctions against Russia have accelerated negotiations outside U.S. control, such as the BRICS alliance. It's a shift, as you are saying just right now, in the international political order that is underway. Can multilateralism confront Trump administration's imperial aspirations?
Well, first, I think you are absolutely right when you talk about the imperialist aspirations of the United States under Trump administration, right? Trump personally and his administration are not in favor of multilateralism or multipolarity. They would want to strengthen American dominance, and not through liberal, I would say, means and instruments, but through classical imperialist instruments with outright pressure, blackmail, and so on and so forth. And you know, one of the reasons of this summit in Alaska is that this pressure failed. The attempts of the United States to pressure major non-Western countries, the leaders of the global South, including Brazil, India, China, on their relations with Russia utterly failed. Because originally, the Trump administration intended to coerce these countries into stopping trade relations with Russia. Trump administration threatened and partially imposed tariffs against India, against Brazil. It threatened tariffs against China for their trade relations with Russia. Right, and the idea was that if China, India, Brazil, other BRICS countries stop their trade relations with Russia, Russia would kind of collapse. But the result was quite opposite, diametrically opposite. You know, instead of weakening the relations within BRICS, Trump strengthened relations within BRICS, because India, after that pressure, decided to intensify relations with Russia. Brazil decided to intensify relations with Russia. These countries, including Brazil, showed that they are full-fledged great powers which respect their sovereignty and which do not allow to be dictated by other country about what they should do, with whom to trade, with whom not to trade, how to trade in US dollars or not in US dollars, and so on and so forth. So instead of coercion, instead of subordination, Trump strengthened independence of these leaders of the global South. Trump resulted into the consolidation of BRICS, because it is not just Russia-Brazil, Russia-India relations which strengthened, but also other relations. India-Brazil, China-Brazil, and so on and so forth. So BRICS, well, Narendra Modi, the Prime Minister of India, decided to visit China as a response to the pressure campaign of the Trump administration. So the effect is actually the opposite to what the Trump administration intended. BRICS became stronger, BRICS consolidated, Trump understood that his attempt failed, and then he had to start normal diplomacy. So instead of coercing Russia, he was compelled to look for compromises, to look for real equal negotiations, and here we go. We have the summit in Alaska. So BRICS strengthened, and I think BRICS is going to play a very, very significant role in shaping new system of global governance, in shaping a new multipolar and multilateral international order, more fair, more just, and in interests of the developing countries of the global South.